all my movies have been mainstream, and I really believe that if you don't have like 500,000, no, $200,000 to market your movie, you might as well not show it because no one's gonna come in anyway. So rather than showing a movie that nobody goes to, I just decided to show it on my own. And currently, aside from Udine, I've shown it twice. One in Manila with friends and colleagues, and then one in Bacolod where the movie was shot, also with friends. And the next screening it has is on July, and it's gonna be for a museum. The proceeds will go to a museum. Sometimes people do indie movies because they want to do their own kind of movies, but at the back of it, they also wanted it to make money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you just have to be self-aware of the kind of movie you're doing. If you want to do a really abstract movie, you don't expect the audience to come in droves. I mean, to come in millions and then watch your movie. There's several movements in Manila, in the Philippines. One movement is the mainstream, where they only cater to local market. You all have those romantic comedies. Once in a while, a horror movie comes out, and then, Shake, Rattle, and Roll 12. Yeah. And then there's another side of it, the indie circuit, who tries very hard to come up with stories because they can't find a market locally. So they're trying to find a market abroad. And that's where the festivals come in. But there's another segment in the middle that's kind of dislodged from all of this. That's where we belong. Filmmakers like me, a young guy, Richard Somes, Rico Elarde is part of that. It's in the middle ground where you do movies as movies. I mean, good human stories, no social relevance, no stories about poverty and stuff like that. And it's hard when you're in that position in the middle, where you don't do romantic comedies and you don't do socially relevant movies. You're stuck and you don't know where to go. Definitely Arrival will flop at the box office. I mean, there's no really pretty actresses. The actors are young, are not young, middle-aged guys. So that's a problem. But currently we're trying to do our kind of movies, and we don't know if it's gonna make it. This one, Arrival is quite personal. I mean, to me, it's like going back to the roots. I've done 10 mainstream films, and the system just gets into you. I mean, you work on a play date, you work on a showing time. You get actors, you work around their schedules because they're doing a lot of things. With this one, it's just a chance to do your movie from start to finish with no one telling you what to do. Prior to the writing of the movie, I did a a 15-day workshop where we improvised all the dialogues of the arrival, and it was just refreshing. You can't do that in a studio. You can't do that in a studio. You can't have the director not knowing where the script is going to go. You've got to hire a seasoned writer for them to think up of complex characters and clever payoffs. With this one, it's just following one guy's story, and wherever it goes, I mean, let's just follow it. I transcribed. We did several scenes. Let's try this angry. Let's try you nice. Let's try you fidgety or nervous. And then my staff transcribed the dialogues. We shot it on video, so the scenes are played out on just chairs in our office, and we'd start at 6 p.m. We finish around 2 a.m. 1 in the morning, and then we'd shoot the dialogues, the scenes, just play around. I mean, it doesn't work, change it. Let's do it this way, and then you just trust the actors, and then our staff transcribe the whole scenes. It's a difficult job for
I can imagine.
for the staff, because they need to view all the tapes, transcribe it on paper, and then they gave it back to me, and then I found the structure from it.